Hello and welcome to Blue Hunter. If you would like to check out the game and add it to your Steam wishlist, there is a link in the description. This is developed by a solo developer, and this is a combination of Slay the Spire and solo leveling. So if you're a fan of the anime and, well, you want to experience a similar aesthetic, similar vibe to the whole thing, then you should probably check this out. And I believe there is a demo available. There should be a demo available right now. If there isn't one, when you check the link, then there probably will be one soon enough. So follow the game, wishlist it, do all that wonderful stuff. And otherwise, we can now choose our class. We only have Assassin available at the moment, which is a little bit unfortunate because I'd like to play the Warrior too. But the cool thing about this, as you can see at the bottom of the screen, is that you can actually conjure monsters that you have defeated. So in other words, when you defeat a monster, you have the choice between which monsters you add to your control. And those monsters will have different effects depending on which classes you're going to be having access to at the time. So if, for example, let's say that you're playing as the assassin, the same monster is going to have different capabilities dependent on which class you're currently active at the moment. So, in my opinion, very, very cool. Anyway, I'm just going to call myself Reform, I guess that's me, kind of. And yeah, otherwise, our God mode is currently Blue Hunter. We're going to stay with the 0 seed. Let's do this. Welcome to Hell, Reform. How far can you go? Main quest, kill the first god. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we have 1 point to spend. I'm actually not entirely sure what I should go for here. I think what I'm actually going to do is I'll just go for critical. I'm just going to go for a bunch of critical chance. And there we go. Okay, so we can abandon the run. We have an ability here, Mana Infusion, the main resource for using cards. Every time you use a card, the amount decreases by the card's cost. It is reset each turn. And then we obviously have our own stats here. So for example, we have Strength, Vitality, Agility, Intelligence, and Evasion. They all do different things. We also have gold and HP and any number of other things. And we also have a timer up there. So if you're wanting to be a speedrunner for this, then you know what's up. There is also a speed mode, so you can actually activate the speed mode if you so desire, and you can actually see what's going on there. Anyway, as you can see, we do now have a bunch of cards, and each one has a specific purpose. At the moment, you can't really tell from a glance what they all do, but you're going to learn these very, very easily. I actually played this, I think yesterday, and I still remember a lot about each card. Like, for example, the one-eye crab, it does 8 damage, right? No, it does 6 damage. Okay, it does 8 damage later on. Yeah, okay. Well, that's fine. Doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, we can actually gain a shield here. I'm going to be doing that. And then we're going to be attacking with this. That's going to reduce its damage. And then we're going to be attacking with the crabs as well. And there we go. Massive damage right there. Critical hits actually do a lot of damage for the assassin. It's very, very useful. So we're going to take 1 damage here, which is not really that big a deal. We're going to attack. Yeah, we're going to discard 1 card. That's not really going to do much. Unfortunately, we didn't get any attack cards there. Only 1 attack card, which is kind of a shame because this thing's now going to buff itself a little bit with some defensive measures. And I'm just going to continue attacking here. Not much more I can do, unfortunately, but that's fine because all we need to do is make sure we don't die. There we go. He's going to die now. Boom. That's it. Done. And now what we can do, and you'll see exactly what's going to happen after the fact, we gain a level. We gain some gold as well. And we can now take this rat and add it to our deck. I'm actually not going to be doing that because I personally don't like the discard mechanic, but this is really good. This is a really good card in actual fact. If you're going to take a lot of damage, this is really, really good. But I'm going to release it right now just for that extra gold. And I'm going to be increasing my agility. And then we're going to be continuing onward. And funnily enough, in my first ever run of this game, I had 3 enemies on the very first round, which I thought was very, very, very funny. Not sure why that happened, but I'm actually kind of psyched to see where it goes, because there's actually a lot of other ways that you can gain progression in this game, so I'm actually really wanting to see. Let me just gain a little bit of this. I'm not going to be... Oh, I could have actually killed this, couldn't I? No, maybe I could have killed it. Anyway, we're going to take a little bit of damage here. Going to take 3 damage or so, which is not really going to be super bad, of course. But, you know, you obviously want to try to prevent taking as much damage as you can in these kinds of games. So, you know. Anyway, we leveled up once again, and aha, we gained this. Yes, I'm going to be adding that to my deck. More defensive. No, defensive cards are always good, you know. Defensive cards are always great. And then we can continue onward. And we have this guy. Okay. This is going to be really, really good, actually. This is going to be fantastic to add to our deck because this is an attacking card. I'm very much looking forward to that. And let's see. Okay, we got 3 defense right there. And let's actually see if we can actually finish it off. No, we can't. Okay, yeah, we're going to have to give ourselves a little bit of a shield. I could have attacked with weakness, but that only would have reduced its damage to 6, as far as I'm aware. So it really wouldn't have made any difference. And now we can start dealing more damage. And there we are. Look at that. Critical hits across the board right there. Doing 10 damage instead of 6. Super, super powerful. And yeah, as you see here, we are indeed going to be... You can rename these, by the way, as well, if you so desire. But I'm just going to leave them the same way because they are the same kind of... character. So I want to make sure that I know exactly what they are. If we do encounter a new monster, like for example, aha, hello there. We got 3 additional monsters now. Okay, this is going to be interesting. All right, let's have a look and see what we can do. I need to kill this guy. Of course, the forest shaman is indeed going to be the most problematic in my opinion. So let's try and kill that as soon as possible. Let's use this. Let's discard a card. We're going to gain exactly what we need to protect against 100% of the damage, which is obviously fantastic. And then we're going to try to finish this guy off. There we go. Finish him off really, really fast. And then we're going to take some damage from this guy over here. I really like the way that this game captures the solo leveling aesthetic. It really, really does. And the one thing that I really want to see is what the bosses are like. I think that's going to be extremely, extremely cool. I don't actually know which one to focus on next. So I'm just going to randomly focus on one of them, I suppose. There is not much more I can do. Yeah, also defensives and shields, they do not carry forward. Okay, so for example, if you use them in one turn, they do not actually carry forward to the next turn. So I just wanted you to know that, because otherwise you may be, you know, asking yourself, why am I wasting energy or something like that? Because it doesn't actually carry forward. So if I were to use defensives, it would not help me in the least in the next round, you see? So I just wanted to let you know, because otherwise you're going to be like, why are you not using all your energy and stuff like that, you know? Anyway, okay, so this is a bit of a problem here. I could kill this, or I could protect myself. I guess I will just protect myself a little bit. This is a little bit difficult now, because they are indeed going to be doing quite a lot of damage to me here. Are they just going to be spamming attacks? No. Okay, they're not going to be spamming attacks, thankfully. Let's just kill this guy if we can. There we go. He's out of there. And yeah, we're actually healing, are we? I feel like we're actually healing 1 per turn. Are we healing 1 HP per turn? That may in fact be the case, which is actually very, very nice. So let's do some damage here. Massive criticals coming in. Very, very nice. Yeah, indeed. We are healing ourselves 1 HP per turn. I wonder whether that is an artifact that we have. Is this there. At the end of each turn, heal by an amount equal to your current mana. I didn't even read that initially. Okay, that's good to know. That's actually extremely powerful. Surprisingly powerful. Okay, so let's just do damage here. We don't really need to worry too much about that. I'm not going to be healing anymore here for the moment. That's fine. Not really that big a deal. So me not actually spending mana is making a huge difference to us, actually. So let's just finish this guy off. And there we have it. Now we have the pick between 3 enemies to add to our deck here. So as you can see, the Forest Shaman will allow us to deal 8 damage and draw 1 card. The Axe Shark deals 6 damage. It's always a critical. And then the Leafy Terror. This turn, your next attack is a critical. I'm going to be taking the Forest Shaman. This is 100% the best player here. The Forest Shaman is absolutely amazing, sounds absolutely amazing to me, and we're just going to be continuing to take as much agility as possible. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so we've got 2 enemies here. I'm going to be focusing on this guy straight up. Look at him. He's only got 17 HP. I'm just going to kill this guy really, really fast. There we go. He's out of there. And now we can discard one of these other cards and gain 8 defense. And we are absolutely fine. We're not going to take any damage from this. So now we can then focus on this guy. Hopefully we'll get the Forest Shaman back relatively quickly. Unfortunately, I can't do much about this. So we're just going to heal ourselves, of course. And then we're going to go on to the next round, see what we can get. Hopefully the Forest Shaman's going to come back into our hand. Yeah, there it is. Okay, absolutely perfect. Can I actually attack more than once here? Maybe. Yes, I can. Okay, we're just going to have to do this. I will take 1 damage, but 1 damage, who cares, right? 1 damage is really not that big a deal. So that's not going to be too bad for us. Okay, there we are. Let's just finish it off, and there we are. Okay, so let's see what the wolf actually is, because I don't think we have one of those already, do we? I don't think we have one of those. Okay, so let's have a look. Deal 0 damage, where damage equals the number of critical attacks made in this battle. Okay, that actually could be extremely viable, so let's use that. Let's get the Ghost Wolf. Let's increase our critical chance even further. We've got 63% critical chance now. And here's the boss. Alright, here we go. Let's do the boss. Okay, so this is going to be very, very dangerous. I'm going to assume, yeah, he's going to do 12 damage to us straight away. We have very little defensives, so this is going to be kind of harsh. But hopefully we'll be alright. Nice. I'm not going to be playing the Ghost Wolf for quite a while, actually. It's going to be a while until we can play that. So we're just going to have to try and stack up critical hits as much as possible. Let's do this. I'm going to have to use the Digging Rat here. Do that. Do this. I want to try to protect myself in these rounds where he's actually attacking. Because if I decide to attack all the time as well, then it's basically going to come down to a slugging match, and we really do not want that. Let's see now. Yeah, that's fine. Do that, and yeah, sure. We'll continue to play it a bit cool here, okay? We'll continue to play a bit cool, because there is going to be one point where we are just not going to have the cards to be able to defend ourselves. Like, for example, now. We do not have the cards to defend, so I'm just going to have to do this, you know, slug it out. Just slug it out with the guy. Thankfully, it does seem as though we are not going to lose this. And hopefully, yes, there's the Ghost Wolf. So I can now deal how much damage? I actually don't know how much. 4 damage? Are you serious? Only 4 damage? 4 damage, where damage equals the number of critical attacks made in this battle. Oh... So this is a really late game card. Oh, okay. I did not realize it was so incredibly late game. All right. Okay. Fine. All right. That's okay. That's fine, because if you think about it, the attack crabs, they do 6 damage. So if we do 6 critical hits, then the Ghost Wolf is going to be doing the same. Okay. I actually thought that maybe it would do a little bit more, but anyway, we can now unlock a skill. So as you can see here, Tactician's Edge. At the start of each battle, draw 1 card. Every critical attack heals you by 2. And each time you revive a monster, level it up. Alright, well, it's very obvious what I'm going to take. I'm going to take Vital Strike. This is literally one of the most overpowered things we could probably take. And as you can see, Red Juggernaut, we can now add to our deck. This is one of the coolest things about this game. Being able to fight an enemy, and then being able to use that enemy in your own deck and your own forces. Very, very fun. All right, and you can also rename them as well. I know I've already said that, but it is so cool that you can actually do that. I think that's really, really fun. All right, so we are a huge critical build right now, and I am basically just going to spam criticals against these guys right here, and I think I can kill this. Yep, there you go. He's already dead. And I am actually going to be completely fine. I am actually going to go all out. I'm just going to go all out. Okay, fine. Apparently I'm not going to go all out because I don't have any attack cards. Alright, well, it's good that we have a pretty decent amount of cash, because whenever we come across a merchant, if there is going to be a merchant, we are definitely going to be Very pleased with that. I actually wonder if this is worth me doing, because I could get criticals here and then just attack with this. Yeah, that's probably a little bit more effective than using the Red Juggernaut, but the Red Juggernaut can critically hit for 20 damage. It would do 20 damage as far as I'm aware, or would it do 15? I think it might do 15. Anyway, we'll just attack here and kill this, and there we have it. Nice and easy. Look at that. That's the reason why I was going for so many criticals, right? That's the reason why I was doing that. Anyway, let's have a look here. Next turn, gain 2 mana. That sounds pretty fun. Gain 4 shield. No, we're going to take the Void Stalker. Gain 2 mana. Really, how can we say no to that, right? How can I say no to that? Okay, so we should spec once more into critical. I'm going way too hard into critical, by the way. I really should have spec'd into some dodge, in my opinion. I think dodge would also be a really fun build to go for. You know, I'm one of those people that generally likes to go for, you know, all in on a certain gimmick. And, well, that's exactly what's happening here. Anyway, so I'm just going to play this, and then we'll play the Red Juggernaut. As you can see, massive damage being done right there. 16 damage in actual fact. And we will otherwise... Oh yeah, we're probably going to finish this guy off in this turn, maybe. Yep, look at that. Look at how fast that was. That was extremely quick. Extremely, extremely quick. And that's obviously the reason why we went for so much damage. Look at this. What? The ice crab. I want more of these. I want more of these guys. Look at that. Deal 8 damage. If a critical hit, deal 8 damage again. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I want more of those. Thank you very much. Okay, we got 84% critical chance. If you can believe it. Oh, hello, hello. These guys are looking pretty dangerous. I don't even know what this thing is. Okay, yeah. Well, we're going to see what we can do. So let's just... let's attack here, attack here. I was hoping for the other thing that costs me 0. We're going to take a lot of damage here, but thankfully not too much, because we did use the Juggernaut to give us a little bit of a shield, because it's a kind of a... double-bladed, well, it's a double-pronged assault, shall we say? A little bit more like that, so that's kind of cool. And we'll just attack here, and we'll just get ourselves, I think I'll actually just do that, and we'll just, you know, get the discard. Because if we get the discard and we get the 8, we're not going to take any damage. It's actually quite funny, because we can do so many critical hits. You know, we are just critically hitting almost all the time. There is really no need. Look at that damage. Look at that damage from that guy. Wow, absolutely insane. And we're going to be using this thing so that we can do even more damage in the next turn, because we're going to gain some mana, and that is going to enable us to do even more damage. Hopefully I'm going to get another one of these ice crabs. Yes, I did. Absolutely fantastic. Unfortunately for me, however, I didn't get particularly lucky with my other cards, but I can just heal myself for 3 because of our mana infusion. So that's obviously helping us a great deal. Alright, there we go. Let's just finish him off. Really nice and easy. Let's actually see what this guy's all about, because he looks like a critical person, doesn't he? No, he only... oh, wait a minute. He costs 0? He costs 0. Oh, wow. That's actually insane. Yeah, add him to our deck. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's get another one. We've got 91% critical. I should really not be going super hard on this. And as you can see, this is the final encounter. Whoa. 247 HP. Okay, it's doing 20 damage to us every single turn. Right. I think I might die. I'll just die then, I guess. I'll just die then. Yeah, anyway, let's see. Let's just do this, do that. Okay, yeah, I'm going to take 7 damage, which is not really going to be that bad, because I can heal myself for 2 every single time I critical, and I'm also going to heal myself if I have some energy left over. So it's going to do 20 damage every single time. That's actually really, really bad. I don't have any ability to reduce its damage, apart from with Skinny Bird, which I am obviously going to be using. So let's do that. There we go. I'm back at full HP because we are lucky enough to have this amazing artifact here, or should we say skill. And yeah, we are not looking too bad right now. Oh, this is actually good. Okay, the god is actually deciding to play it a little bit more defensively now, so this is wonderful. and I'm going to take the opportunity to do even more damage here. And we're going to be gaining even more mana in the next round, which is obviously going to be great. Okay, we actually took damage from that, hilariously enough. So the defensive ability was also an attack from the god here. Okay, so we can play absolutely every single one of these, so that's great. And we're just going to attack here. Look at that, 18 damage from that. Then we can just play these. We're going to take 10 damage, which is not bad. We are starting to actually lose HP now though, but we have done about 50% of the damage that we need. So that's not too bad in my opinion. Okay, right. So let's play this, play this, play this, play this, and then we are fine. And we need to do more criticals. We need more critical hits. We need more critical hits for sure. We can play absolutely every single thing here. There we go. I'm only going to take 2 damage. Absolutely perfect. Only taking 2 damage here. That is a wasted turn for the god here. Unfortunately, coming up with another 20 damage attack. We can do Red Juggernaut immediately, and then we could do Forest Shaman. I think that sounds like a good idea. Let's do it. There we have it. Unfortunately, we did pull the Void Stalker. Maybe I should have pulled the card first before using the Red Juggernaut. That maybe would have made sense, but I think we're going to win this. I think this is definitely a win for us right now. As you can see, boom, the Ghost Wolf coming in clutch right there with 33 damage at the very end. Look at how much damage that's capable of doing in a longer match. Really kind of amazing. Okay, so we gained some gold, we leveled up, that's great. And we also now get, you guessed it, we get to add the god. But I don't even know what it does. I don't know what it does. It says empty. It says it's empty. Thanks for playing the demo. I release a new update every week. Don't forget to check back soon. And you can then wishlist the game if you so desire. I am very much looking forward to seeing what this game actually turns out to be, because I'd love to play as the new class. I want to see what actually happens here. I obviously went for a critical build. We got really lucky with our skill, and that was the entire reason why we actually won that, in my opinion. If I didn't have that particular skill that healed me for 2 HP every single time I did a critical hit, I think maybe I would have lost, potentially. I'm not too sure about that, but yeah. Highly recommended. Check out Blue Hunter. There is a link in the description. Add it to your wish list. Play the demo if it's available right now, and see what you think. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.